I gave myself a haircut today. Not like a big haircut, but like a little trim. My hair was getting like a little too long. It was like down here. So I gave it a little trim. I thinned it out. And I have a half marathon in 6 days. I've ran once in the last 30 days. And I have a half marathon in 6 days. Welcome back! Welcome back! What's up, guys? It's Ange, and today we're going to be watching Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I am so excited because one of my first videos ever on my movie commentary career was Into the Spider-Verse. I'm pretty sure it was like one of the first few months, probably like the first 20 of my commentary videos ever, maybe even less than that, to be honest. I can't remember. The editing was so choppy, the commentary was not good, but like it's very nostalgic and very close to my heart, and in one of the first movie commentaries to pop off on the channel, so I hold that movie dear to my heart for more than just it being fantastic. It also helped launch this big part of my life. With that being said, we are now going to be doing Across the Spider-Verse here on the channel, and I'm going to really pick apart how much I love this movie and why. So this is definitely going to be more commentary than reaction because, as you may know it, I watched this movie once it came out because I am a big Spider-Man fan, especially this franchise with our Miles Morales. I had to experience it in theaters, which I'm sure you guys would understand. This is just one of those movies that I didn't want to sacrifice the movie experience, because one thing I regretted about Into the Spider-Verse is I had never watched it in theaters, and I wish that I did, and I didn't want that to pass with, you know, what is this artistic, beautiful movie, Across the Spider-Verse. So I'm really excited because this is going to be my third time watching this movie. So I think I'm going to be able to see things that I haven't seen before in the last 2 times that I've watched it. And that's exciting because that could make for a really good commentary. I'm gonna be more appreciative of the things that I haven't brought up lately because I've been watching all new stuff. So I've just been reacting to plot. But now I get to be like, look at that camera movement, or look at that, and I'm excited to do that. I really am. That's where my love for movies come in. So got my fuzzy, fluffy, cozy outfits. I got my hot tea because it's freezing, and I got my candy, and I am ready to watch this film, and I hope you are too. Grab a snack, grab a yummy beverage, and enjoy the video. But before we begin, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet already, so you can stay tuned to all of my content. I post 2 to 3 times a week. Follow me on all my social media. All my handles will be in the description below, and follow me on Twitch. I live stream every so often. I'm playing Baldur's Gate. I'm playing some Lethal Company lately.
Monav's not on the ship.
I'm over here. Wait, am I not supposed to be? Oh, get off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a good time. Come join. If you guys want to check out the full-length, uncut commentary to this movie, make sure you check out my Patreon page. We can gain full access to that and future movie/TV shows that I do on this channel. Alrighty, y'all, let's jump straight into the commentary.
His name is Miles Morales. He was bitten by a radioactive spider,
Yeah, he was.
and he's not the only one.
No, he wasn't. Love this little recap. Done super artistically, might I add. Something I really appreciate from this movie is that they changed the art style of this one, kept it super colorful, but it is different from the first one. And they did this wonderful thing to have you see the brush strokes, that's hard to say, of some of these frames, and I love it. So good. And I think it's because that's what Gwen Stacy's universe kind of looks like. It's all painted and beautiful.
Gwen,
Gwen?
don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay.
Don't go.
Wait, you know what's crazy? She never told him that she was Spider-Man, but he ended up finding out, and that was the cause of his death, probably. Because that's the whole thing about this movie, right? It wasn't until she told her dad that who she was and embraced who she was that like the dad's fate changed, right? And that's probably why Peter died. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that until now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's wearing a Visions Academy crew neck. Gymnastics. I love that. What a supportive dad.
Do punk rock to give your old man a hug.
And then everything colors to become more of that warm tone. Oh my god. Fantastic. So freaking good.
Vulture!
Screaming their name usually works.
Screaming their name usually works.
You could stop making a mess of the art museum for no reason.
God, it's art.
We're talking about it, aren't we?
We're talking about it, aren't we? Big old debate on what art is. There's our guy. I love that freaking his sound, his theme or whatever. Miguel O'Hara's like. The fact that Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac, is Miguel O'Hara is everything to me too.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and a little nerd back on Earth 1999.
So good. The Doctor Strange and the little nerd. Do we know if that's referencing MCU or if that's referencing, you know, a comic? There's surefire things that I'm going to be missing or not knowing because I'm not very acquainted with like the comics universe. So let me know all the fun facts. I love reading that ish.
Captain, come
You
on.
have the right to remain silent.
You don't
Anything you
understand.
say-
The shot to the ceiling is everything. The brush strokes just going down, almost looking like watercolor, and everything's just bleeding together.
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh my god, that's so sad. Him continuing the Miranda rights.
Join the club.
Crazy freaking prologue to this movie.
For the last year and 4 months, I've been Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man. Things are going great.
I like how they made him grow up a little bit. Because yeah, a year would be a lot of growth for a kid his age.
And a B in Spanish.
Are you trying to kill your mother?
Calmate, mommy.
Are you trying to kill your mother?
I just missed a few classes.
Well, what's a few?
I mean, you know, like 5.
5?
Actually 6.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Electrons,
I mean, they're studying dark matter.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
You and me both, Captain. Almost, Captain.
That's your story. Now, just stick to the script.
Stick to the script. That's so good. There's levels to that. Her saying stick to the script is everything that he's battling in this whole movie, is whether or not he should be sticking to the script. That's so good. They did that in the first movie too. The expectations, the stress, responsibility, all that pressure, you know, and all that tension of what he's going to be battling in that movie. And I love how they did that again in this subtle little guidance counselor meeting thing.
Where it all started.
Spot is so funny to me.
The crucible of our connection.
The crucible of our connection. He's so strange. But you know what? He gets to be such a great character. He has to start off pathetic. It really makes his villain arc, his villain origin story that much more powerful.
I ran a test on this collider, brought a spider here from another dimension. You hit me with a bagel!
I love how the villain was the bagel guy that got hit by the bagel is everything to me. Always loved that part of the movie. A guy gets hit with a bagel and it goes bagel exclamation point in text. And of course, he is the Spot.
Hypothesis. I'm going to put my head in that hole.
That is not a hypothesis.
I am literally splitting the fabric of space and time. You're acting like weird stuff like this happens to you all the time.
Try being friends with Eddie Brock and Venom. She's been Venom before. Like, dude, the Lego is awesome.
Miguel, it's Peter. We got an anomaly.
This is making me want a Spider-Man Lego movie.
It won't fit on one cake.
Can't you write smaller?
Can't you write shorter?
Time for a second cake. I love that.
Oh, I love you, Miles. I will always, always be here for you.
That's really heartbreaking.
And did you even see the cakes? There's some heartfelt messages on them.
I'm not proud. Gotta be more careful carrying those cakes next time. It's the whole reason why you didn't swing.
What do you got to tell me so bad?
But then it cuts out.
You know what? Never mind.
All right, great. Walk away.
Ooh. But low-key, I feel for the parents. Because they don't know. They don't know any better. They don't know he's Spider-Man. He's still being bratty, you know? Just giving mouth, saying you don't understand, but, you know, won't tell them. Which kind of sucks. It's not giving the parents enough credit, you know? But I also understand Miles. He can't just, like, say it out of the blue. He's scared to tell them that he's Spider-Man.
Are these your drawings?
What?
No. Oh, they're good.
Oh, Gwen.
So many Missed you too.
I love how she kept the little like buzzed cut on the right side of her head.
Miles, your dad's ready to listen now.
Oh, these parents are really trying their best. So frustrating. Best freaking song in the soundtrack. Paintings. If I could remind it for you, if you could remind me of what I felt before I fell for your idea of love out here.
That's a nice way to think about it.
Is it weird that I like can't unhear Vi from her voice though? Even though I experienced her voice as Gwen Stacy first, I loved her as Vi in Arcane so much.
In every other universe, Gwen Stacy falls for Spider-Man. And in every other universe, it doesn't end well.
That is true. Don't we know it?
Well, it's the first time for everything, right?
Aw, what a slick way of saying, he ain't gonna stick with the script again. Also, I love how in that scene when because they're upside down, you can see in their faces they're a little stretched because the gravity is weighing down their little, their face skin, if that makes sense. So not only does the hair flop down because of gravity, they also did the little detail of like stretching up the face because it's being impacted by gravity. Love that.
For years, I've been taking care of this little boy, right? Making sure he is loved, that he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be. And what I worry about most is they won't look out for you like us. So, here's the deal. Wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me. He never doubts that he is loved.
That's so good. I'm crying.
Never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong there.
Facts. I'm literally crying.
Hey, look, I got him. Nope, never mind. Hold on.
Did you go see your little friend?
What? No.
Honestly, this is on you guys for sending Gwen to this universe. Because you know that she would be tempted to go see Miles. Ooh, she's looking out to him. She's literally looking out to the city because she's looking at Miles. But little does she know, she's actually looking at Miles because he's right here. Oh, here we go. Now we're gonna meet my favorite characters.
Hey, cow guy, move over.
That's the best you can do?
Yeah, that was a little cringe, to be honest. Move over. There he is. Ooh, what did that say? I want to know what that said.
Then I swing by school, don't really have to try, but I do anyway.
Don't really have to try, but I do anyway. This guy.
Chai tea, chai means tea, bro. Would I ask you for a coffee with room for cream?
I'm so sorry.
Honestly, I had no idea that chai meant tea. So I would call it chai tea as well. Can't tell me that Across the Spider-Verse didn't teach me anything.
Where the traffic is, this is where the traffic is, this is also where the traffic is. This is where the British stole all of our stuff.
And this is where the British stole all our stuff. Sounds about right. Right, Reese?
Non-bread, the same as saying bread, which is the same as saying chai tea.
Oh, I love chai tea.
Oh, I love chai tea.
Hey, does he know about Hobie? What should I know about Hobie? Oh, looks like he did not know.
Looks like he did not know.
Anyone got any ideas?
I have so many, but none for this.
I have so many, but none for this. Why does that remind me of one of my friends I play D&D with? So many ideas, but none that actually apply to what's happening in front of us. Hobie! British man! But the coolest British man out there. Yeah, I said it, Reese. He's cooler than you.
My name's Obi Brown.
Obi Brown.
That is when I'm not playing shows, antagonizing fascists, committed political action / performing art pieces.
So rock and roll.
No one here thinks you're a joke.
They won't after this.
The snip. Spot makes me so nervous. He's so scary looking.
I'm gonna take everything from you. Like I took everything from you.
Him now being all black and scratchy and that like spot in his face being white, instantly terrifying.
I got him.
Miles! It's too dangerous.
I'll be okay, I promise.
Gwen holding him back because that was the canon event that needed to happen is crazy.
You're all right.
I promised.
And so was he.
Not bad, right?
Right.
very bad. It's very bad.
It's a metaphor for capitalism.
Metaphor for capitalism.
Is everything going to be okay?
Probably not, because you disrupted the canon, which sucks for him because this is his universe and he wants his girlfriend and his girlfriend's dad to be safe.
I don't follow orders, neither does he.
I'm invited to HQ? Woo!
Hobie turning gray every time he's like in danger or like disappointed or sad or whatever. Everything to me.
Prowler?
Not your prowler.
Hey.
Mr. Glover! Donald Glover cameo is everything.
My name is Miguel O'Hara, but I'm not like the others. I don't always like what I have to do.
Yeah, he's like a vampire Spider-Man or something, right? I don't know. All I know is he has fangs.
Just don't enlist till you know what war you're fighting.
True. Take notes, bro.
And you! I'm just gonna try and ignore you.
I ain't even here.
I ain't even here.
Or here.
Or here, and he popped up in the back of the screen.
Taking a crap on the establishment, I salute you.
Bro, why is everything that comes out of Hobie's mouth amazing?
Chapters that are a part of every spider story. Some good, some bad, some very bad.
I'm excited to see Andrew Garfield crying. The first Amazing Spider-Man here is everything. So good.
Because you changed the story, Pavitra's dimension is unraveling. If we're lucky, we can stop it.
That wasn't me. That was the spot.
It's what happens when you break the canon.
That is true. That really wasn't him that started it. It was Spot.
My dad is about to be captain.
I'm gonna take everything from you, like you took everything from me.
Spot does it.
Yikes. Miguel's face just like zero sympathy.
Miles, we all want to live the life we wish we had. Believe me, I have tried.
All the Spider-Mans coming and like crowding him. It's really bringing in the pressure and they're really ganging up on him. It's a lot of pressure. He could literally just cave and say, okay, but he's not taking no for an answer.
Hold on, hold on.
You're right, Quinn. You should have never come to see me.
God.
Kid, look
Stop calling me.
Here we go.
Hobie, you're not helping.
Good.
Good. Hobie's on his side.
Just need to hold you.
Palms. Use the palms. Bye. Later.
Stop Spider-Man.
Wait, you?
And this is where the mom's speech really gets to me. Oh, cat! Because not only does, you know, the world turn against him and is not rooting for him, but it is the people that he thought was the only people that could understand him, you know? He thought this was the only group of people that would be there for him and root for him. Sorry, Miguel O'Hara is like jingle, I guess is what you can call it. So good.
If I hadn't said it before, by the way, you're a terrible mentor.
This is about to get crazy. I remember this moment wrecked me with Miguel.
He did just beat you, so I'm not a terrible mentor.
Miles is just too good at being Spider-Man. That's all I'm saying.
You're the original anomaly! The spider that gave you your powers wasn't from your dimension. If you hadn't been bit, your Peter Parker would have lived. Instead, he died, saving you. You don't belong here. You never did.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Get it, Miles! You tell him! That's so good. I love this moment so much. You stand your ground! That's such like a tear-jerking moment. Hearing from those around you, you know, that like you don't belong, you weren't meant to be who you are, you're just a kid, you have no idea what the hell you're doing. Like, that hits home probably for so many people at home. Obviously, not in the Spider-Man way, but in a real life way. And I think it's like, you know, we all have that voice in our head that's like Miguel's telling us that we don't belong, we're not right, this is not how it's supposed to be. Or like, you're the weird one, you're the anomaly, you have no idea what you're doing, you know? But Miles standing up for himself and saying, no, I'm gonna do my own thing and I'm going to embrace who I am and I'm gonna make things right. Ugh, it's so good. No! I hate how the go home machine is literally like a jiggly spider. She's not gonna reboot it. No! I wonder if she knew that it was because it was going to Earth 42 that she let it happen.
All he had to do was listen. Why didn't he listen?
Maybe you weren't hard enough on him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe it's because you literally told him that he was a mistake.
We are supposed to be the good guys.
Don't enlist in a war that you don't enlist if you don't know what war you're fighting for. Don't enlist if you're not. What was the line? Something like that. Hope he said it best.
Wanna go easy on the penguin? Would you didn't even look at me.
Now the dad's colors are so like dark and gloomy.
You have to understand. This mask is my badge, and I'm trying to be good too. To wear this thing the way you would want.
So pretty.
I took an oath.
Then arrest me, Dad. Get it over with.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I quit.
When?
About halfway through your big speech.
Wait a minute, you're not gonna be captain?
Which changes everything. He can't die if he's not captain.
You're the best thing I've ever done.
My heartstrings. It's so good. Brightness, the clarity, the shapes, the colors, everything's so good. Ugh, my heart.
I think that this thing is supposed to help. The guy who left it was a real piece of work.
Hobie. Well, now we have the solution. Miles literally just needs to tell his parents who he is. They need to have a conversation and a half, which he was about to do, which is crazy. But he's just, you know, we have a little situation here.
Miles?
What was weird to me, though, is that he didn't, like, think that his room looked a little different. First sign that everything is wrong. Although it did show the Earth 42 earlier. I just didn't catch on the first time I watched this. I totally thought he was home.
I know you know I've been lying to you.
A big tall tale sign, too, is that it's not raining in this universe, but it is in the one that Gwen is at. See, his room is so different here.
Hold on. I need to talk to.
And there's the glitch.
Oh no.
He's in the wrong universe.
He do be alive. Earth 42. Oh my god. And the text popping up during the dun dun is everything.
Know how you grounded him? I ungrounded him.
You.
How much trouble could he get into, right?
A lot of trouble.
A lot of freaking trouble. He's in the wrong universe right now. And now your dad is dead.
The way he lit up around her. I just hope she doesn't get him hurt.
Little do you know, she totally did. But she's gonna make things right. I believe in her.
It's like we got a whole new kid who just wants to grow up so fast. And maybe we gotta grow up too.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I want to talk to your parents.
Right, my dad's kind of hard to get on the.
What does he do? Deal drugs?
He's a cop.
Statement withdrawn.
One thing I learned from Miles, it's all possible.
Yeah. Don't need to skip to the script. Don't need to stick to the script. This is so good. And Jess watching and kind of letting her go is really good. It's giving me hope for this Jess character because I was kind of disappointed that she just kind of like follows Miguel, but it gives me hope that she's letting Gwen go now.
This machine sent me here by mistake. Wait. Uncle Aaron!
Why are you being so cryptic for no reason, Uncle Aaron? I don't like it. But also, I totally know why. It's because you guys are evil guys in this dimension.
Please, trust me. I know you don't want to be the problem.
Relax with that. Don't need to be so aggressive, Uncle Aaron.
I'm not.
But guess who is? You can already tell from like his frame and his, you know, the build up to it. But it's the dramatic reveal that is just everything to me. Crazy.
If I don't get home, our dad is going to die. Your dad.
He's like, my dad's already dead, bro. I love how in this universe, even Miles looks different to him. Like the artistic style is different here. Like it's even more comic book here. And then there goes the spot, which we still have to worry about this guy. And now we're finishing it up with Gwen gathering the band.
I never found the right band to join, so I started my own with a few old friends. You want in?
Yeah, I do want in. So good. Such a good in-between movie to the trilogy that is Spider-Man, Spider-Verse. Oh, all right. Well, that was Spider-Man. Oh my God. Yeah, the ending of that movie was great. I'm gonna be honest with you. My experience with this movie for the first time in theaters was actually not as positive as it is now. When I first watched it, I was very nonchalant about the film. I thought it was very slow, and I was very confused as to why it was paced the way that it was paced. It was also after a very long day. I thought it was visually stunning, but I thought it was just a little bit too long of a movie and a bland plot. But it was because I didn't really actually understand what was going on. I didn't pay attention, and I was really tired watching it for the first time. Once I went to go watch it a second time in theaters, which I actually watched in person in theaters again with Rees, my editor. So we went together, and my opinion on the movie just completely switched. It was so good. I was definitely less tired watching it. I was very focused in on what was going on, and then I was able to understand what was happening in the beginning of the movie because it was setting it all up for the end. So the mother's speech all made sense. Even down to what the guidance counselor was saying, setting it all up for Miguel O'Hara's whole subplot too. Not to mention, once I watched it the first time, it wasn't until the very end of the movie that I realized that it was a setup. So that's why I was kind of upset, because the first time I watched it, I was like, this movie's taking forever, and I don't see a resolution or a climax that would typically take place in a normal 2.5-hour movie. However, now that I watched it the second time, knowing that it was going to be a setup to a trilogy, it makes that much more sense that this is a filler and it's doing a whole dramatic build-up to what is going to be probably the climactic and dramatic end. Yeah, I'm honestly totally changed to how I thought about this movie the first time I watched it. And having that flip of perspective too, I have more appreciation for the artwork, the music, the action, everything. I love it. I love Miles Morales. I love the new Spider-Mans that we got to meet in this one. Was also really, really fun. I have a full-on crush on Hobie. But I'm sure there are things that I'm missing, and I want to know why you guys love it or hate it. Put it down in the comments below. I want to read all of your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed that commentary, make sure you leave it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet already, so you can stay tuned to all my content, and don't forget to check out my last video. If you guys want to check out the full-length, uncut commentary to this movie, make sure you check out my Patreon page where you can gain full access to that and future movie/TV shows that I do on this channel. Alrighty, y'all, have the bestest day ever, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Okay, bye, okay, bye, okay, bye!